Fox at 9 starts now.
A quicker way to get through security when you go to the airport. That's music to many travelers' ears. And now a new pilot program is beginning in 4 airports that will test out a new way to get passengers through security as fast as possible, but by still taking all the necessary security measures. And we wanted to find out more about this Trusted Traveler program is what they're calling it. So we brought in Lisa Buckner. She's the president of Corporate Travel Services. So Lisa, give us a little bit of background on this program. I mean, who's it going to apply to, and how does someone become a trusted traveler?
Trusted traveler, well, it's new, and they're doing it in test markets right now, 4 markets in particular, so there's a lot to be learned, but it's really for the frequent traveler, the person that knows what they're doing, how to travel, expedite getting them through the airport much faster, quicker. And they're looking at technology that's going to help with that, similar to what you would call like a big corridor walking through a scanning machine. And this was just introduced today, matter of fact, at a big aviation conference in Amsterdam. And you can walk through, keep your shoes on, your purse, your coat, everything. Yes, all of the normal stuff that you would do. Your toothpaste doesn't have to be brought out, and it will scan you. Right. And to apply for that, from what I understand, there's no cost, which is a really, a plus for the average person, but you have to basically turn over all your credentials to the government.
So giving away that personal information might be kind of tricky for some people. Is there a concern there?
Well, I don't think there should be a concern, because really at the end of the day it's going to make the traveler experience that much better. And unless you're a criminal, I mean, what do you need to worry about?
You know, security experts, there are some out there, though, who are worried about certain people getting on this trusted traveler list who really aren't folks you can trust. Maybe, you know, a few years down the road, getting into the sped up process and taking advantage of the situation and breaching security in some way.
Right. Well, and I think that's a valid point, but I do understand that they're still going to have random checking. They're going to, use the explosives to check for the explosive. They're still going to look at all kinds of things. They're going to pull people aside. It's just going to be once you're in the program, you're never looked at again. And they'll have checkpoints with, the closed circuit TVs and other type of methods, from what I understand. And I mean, really, what are we talking about? What, 1/1000th of the population we really have to worry about?
Right.
And so right now,
unfortunately, we do, though.
I know, and the cost and the focus is going on every single individual traveler, where this is basically saying, let's look at the people we really need to focus on and put our time and energy there, and then make the experience for the average traveler pleasant, more pleasant.
Okay, a lot has happened in the security front, especially in the last year or so with the body scanners and all of that.
Right.
And the changes. What about 4 or 5 years down the road now? Do you see security changing again altogether for us in some way, shape, or form?
Well, I think it's going to just continue to evolve, because, when you think about where we are today, this was just a real quick fix that came out after 9/11. And then they started saying, well, we got to look at the, toothpaste and all the other things for bombs. So it continues to evolve, but the technology is going to come into play there a lot. And I think the retina and the fingerprinting, all of that is going to really take off at some point.
Almost sci-fi in a way.
Yeah.
Lisa Buckner, thanks so much for coming in and sharing your thoughts with us on this.
You're welcome.
Brand
My
new
pleasure.
program.
Yeah.